Hola a todos, equipo por 75, vamos a jugar Genshin Impact. En el video pasado estuvimos haciendo la segunda parte de lo que es el evento de nada más y nada menos de la competición por la gloria floral. Y en este episodio vamos a terminar ya lo que es el último evento. Así que el hechizo de la unidad, tras averiguar lo que ocurrió en la última prueba, Flor Gloriosa y conocer la historia del saurio, Atu, todos deciden hacer algo por él, para lo cual deberán trabajar juntos. Así que vamos a hacer eso de una vez. Que hay que esperar 2 días. Así que vamos a ver. Esperamos 2 días, perfecto. Sí, todo este evento lo estoy grabando de seguido. Solo que no seguido como tal, porque holy crap. Del video anterior a este hay una diferencia bastante grande de horas y es porque me quedé dormido. Y me quedé dormido bien XD. Empecé esto como a las que 9, ponle. 8:30, 9, más o menos. Y ya son las 2. Bien random, la verdad. Ok, pues vamos para allá. Otra vez vamos a ir con las mahuicas, al parecer. Bueno, no con la mahuica tal vez como tal, pero sí vamos a ir al lugar ese donde está ella. Ay, espero ya terminar este evento ahorita. Casi vengo diciendo en el video pasado, pero no lo puedo terminar, así que bueno, mínimo en este sí. Nada, si este video dura más de media hora, este va a quedar como video independiente. Si dura menos de media hora, entonces lo hago luego aparte del video pasado. Que tal vez para ustedes no tenga tanto sentido, pero para mí sí. Ay, vamos a ver. Porque todavía tengo que ver algo de Cell Zone y continuarle sí o sí al Honkai. Y son las 2, tengo todo el día. Bueno, tal vez no todo el día, no sé. Ahorita a ver qué hago. Ah, bueno, y también es que tengo que editar, sí es cierto, no me acordaba. Bueno, ahorita veo.
So sleepy.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a how up, did you?
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure. Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era. Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
Barisa, la heroína sosegada. Una guerrera tetocán que tiene un huerto y vive una vida sencilla y bucólica. No sé qué significa eso. Normalmente es muy dulce y tranquila, pero cuando pelea se pone una máscara que la vuelve extremadamente gemente y capaz de derrotar a los rivales sin piedad. El precio de su gran poder es un gran apetito que le hace lidiar con enemigos y comida con la misma ferocidad. También es una practicante habitual del super concurso de comida. La verdad es que Vanessa, a ver, según esto, Natlan estaba basado en, no sé si en México como tal, pero sí en Latinoamérica. Entonces, con Varesa se puede decir que pues ya es como que el punto de que, ok, este lugar está basado principalmente en México. Creo yo, no sé, la verdad no me he puesto mucho a ver las similitudes, pero se ve que es prácticamente México, ¿no? En sus años, en donde es que prácticamente en cualquier lugar en cualquier videojuego México siempre lo pintan así como lo pintan aquí en Adran. Entonces pues yo creo que ha de ser México y pues esta Varesa pues fue como que el punto final, ¿no? Porque ella es una luchadora libre y la lucha libre viene de México. Entonces pues eso, ¿no? Pero quién sabe, puede ser que... Yo digo que se basa en toda Latinoamérica, pero puede ser que no se basa en México. O puede ser que no se base ni en México, puede ser que se base en otro lugar. Pero por como lo pintan aquí, sí es en México.
There have always been disputes, but once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukasaur Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts. And that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
That said, Antu will naturally sense that something's off once you've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted, and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Ooh, acting! That sounds fun! Then what?
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Uh-huh, yeah, I get where you're going with this. The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain. For the adults watching, it's just a performance, but the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate. When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think? We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my... cabbages? I can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
And my flame strider.
Oh, you're joining too, Archon?
It really resonated with me when Citlali mentioned a clash between heroes and villains. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mawika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
Let's see. We've got our actors, and the stage is set. Now we need a director. A dude to run the show.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kanich.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Varessa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for Ocean Zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can. As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
That's right. Alright, once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Milray. I've even come up with a secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that this time we can bring them to a close free from regret. Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah!
Then let's get this show on the road.
El hechizo de la unidad, capítulo 3, por decirlo de algún modo. O mejor dicho, capítulo 3, hechizo de... Bueno, ya, o sea. Pues no sé, eso de... No me gustó eso de que digan que un niño le da su poder a la... No, yo soy adulto y si Goku que requiere mi poder para la Genkidama, yo voy a levantar las manos. Perdón. Ok, vamos a ver.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
¿Tú vas a tener que escalar?
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is. Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
Comencemos por el campamento del pie de la montaña.
But the area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like they're trying to block our path. That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on, time for a warm-up.
Pero no mi cabeza. Ok, vamos a ver. Ok, vamos. Sí. Pues vamos a encontrar a Jansen. Jansen. Ahí está, gracias. No.
Stay out of my way.
Ok, ya llegamos.
I'll stop you in your tracks.
La cachina. Ok, vamos a tirar todo.
Stronger. On my... Don't worry, everyone. We can do it. I gotta fall back for now.
Ya, ¿no? Acá está el estandarte.
Excellent. We've secured the Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain.
All tuckered out. Let me give you a hand.
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
Ya estoy traumado, bro. No, pobrecillo. Ok, vamos a ver.
Take me up.
¡Woohoo! Ah, chingar. Tengo que romper esto. Oh, tengo 5 personajes. Listo, sí, Lali. Espérate.
Fulfill our pact.
Ah, ese me fue. Ta madre, ¿por qué no me...? Chica, ¿cómo lo hice ahorita? Vale. ¿Dónde está? Ahí. ¿Qué onda? Sí se usa en la pared, ¿no? Es que aquí sí me deja, pero luego se desaparece. A ver, ¿y se lo hago rápido?
Steady now. Get to work.
Ah, sí, ahí está. Qué raro, no entendía la verdad, pero bueno. Ya lo logramos. 4.
Let's burn this breeze.
Ah, es que es para acá.
Find a way to hold them off. Show me your move.
Hombre, no, espérate. Baja.
Coming.
No. Ah, sí, gracias.
Fulfill our pact. Solid. Eat Papa.
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Well played. Start the clock.
¿Allá? Bestia. Yo que apenas me estaba poniendo táctico.
Nice, another one in the bag.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured. And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
That girl has some moves. I'll give her that.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack.
Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Se va. Ok, siguiente. Para acá. ¡Vámonos! Holy crap, el siguiente está bien.
How is this not over yet?
hope you'll put up a
How
good
many
fight.
people do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever.
Let's
Speed ahead.
No, no se fue.
Doors over. Looks like the scions of the canopy's base is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Sigue.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
All right, let's finish this. You asked for it.
Go! You're free now!
Faster, stronger. Start the. Boom! Take me up.
This isn't over yet.
You asked for it. Open fire! Open fire! Open fire!
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
Sí, soy bien gracioso el silbido ese, de pajarito.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Wow, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
Anyway, good workout, huh?
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all. Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back. Next up, time for our little play.
Okay.
Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Naiad. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the Spell of Unity. Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
A huevo.
Great, then let's do this.
Finally, we've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
It's just like Eva said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Hey, Mualani. That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani. Leave it to me. Now, listen up, Kachina. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious! Eh? What did I do again? That is a good question. Let me think about that.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for one.
Don't panic. I'm thinking. Oh, I know. How about this? Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker! Huh? When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
No. You just don't get it! The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last one's always the tastiest!
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said! We were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge. Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it? And to think I tried so hard.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people. Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dumped some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need me to make a list?
Is it just me? Or is Shilonen's acting pretty convincing?
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You were the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats! Oh, what a golden opportunity this could be! Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, hereby appoint myself your referee! Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich? Huh? Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, perfect timing.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it. And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always yelling at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa! Time out! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself. If this goes on much longer... continues for much longer... Oh, how does it go again? Let me see. Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger. We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
That's us. You ready, Antu? Antu?
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today, once and for all. What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are. It's sickening.
Huh! Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth having, you've got to take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
Todo es por mi culpa si no estuviera enfermo. No quiero que me curen y no quiero los cristales sacrofuego. Por favor, dejen de pelear.
Antu!
You're up, bro! This ends now! We're here to save the day!
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore! We will stand united and face the years ahead together! Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you!
Now, Auroran.
Got it.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
What in the... Look! The evil power is fading!
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese. That's not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic. The first and best choice in Natland for centuries.
Psh, cheese! That's just for kids. I'd never go near it. Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well, too. Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina, and we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along. And some blaze meat stew and volcano cake, too!
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Veressa and we'll make you some nice... juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying? I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often, and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible. Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
How into that have you two... Snap out of it, people! It's like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich, think of something!
How? I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you.
Huh?
It seems the evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Awesome job, bro!
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news. Thank you so much, all of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
See? Told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Hear, hear. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Honey. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you. Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the ocean zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Everyone, over here! Ian-san! And... whoa, that's a lot of saurians.
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves. So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kakuku? Dude? Less chat, more help?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Nefo prepara rápidamente la medicina y se la da a Milrey. Y ahora el paso más importante.
Whew. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Oh, sacred flame crystal, forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away. Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion. Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace. His final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. We should be happy for him. Just like he celebrated your recovery. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases. As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close. From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable. Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
Woohoo!
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kenichi.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
See you tonight! Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
Mis feelings. Estuvo bien bonito. Qué bonito que se haya podido reencontrar con su... caray, no le hallo esto, ¿qué onda? No, pues me voy a teletransportar aquí, yo creo. Qué bonito que se hayan reencontrado con su amigo. Con el... ¿Cómo se llamaba? Noplem. Tiene un nombre como de napolitano. Pero bueno, qué bueno que se encontraron otra vez. Estuvo muy triste. Pero triste bonito, no triste feo. Ay, no. Por eso este tipo de eventos me gusta grabarlos. Cuando se trata así de eventos de personajes, o sea que hay interacción entre ellos, los grabo. Cuando no, simplemente son de minijuegos, eso no los grabo. Eso simplemente los hago yo por mi cuenta. Uy, un cofre.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
¿Por qué dejó de guiarme la wea esta? Ya hacía yo. Sí, por eso la activé para que me guiara. Acá estaba el teletransporte, ¿no? Sí, ahí está. Perfecto. No, esto... No sé ustedes, pero yo digo que esta madre sí está inspirada en México porque se siente muy mexicano todo esto. También, ¿saben a qué me recuerda muchísimo este lugar? A Skyward Sword. En el Skylab. Se siente igual. También la misma sensación. Uy, no, pues es que estaba bien... Sí que estaba bien profundo esta madre, what the fuck. Nada, este video ya se hizo completamente un video independiente. Porque aparte de que todavía no se acaba, ya pasó más de media hora. Así que sí.
Kachina! Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Qué rico.
Ooh, in that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige. Mmm, so good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day.
Pareces más contenta, Kachina.
Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely was unsure about where my future lay for a while there. But reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it. So, I've decided to always do my best to help, and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united, forever and ever. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
Qué buena eres, Kachina.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than she already does.
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then. Baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life.
Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work towards.
Como profesor tuyo sería ahí para lo que necesites.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that cuckoo thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went? Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet? If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
Ok, vamos a ver quién está aquí. Aquí está Walani, Chaska y Shilonen. Aquí están los líderes. Aquí hay más líderes. El güey este, como está bien altote, pues... Qué genial. Como está bien altote, mejor se pone a conclillas, es decir, no, pero mejor se sienta para poder estar a la altura de ellos. Esta madre está muy chido. Me gustan todos los grafitis que hay en la pared. Ah, mira, aquí está Ororón, Citlali y Yansan. Aquí está Varesa hablando con los saurios. Acá está Kinichi hablando con Ajao. Falta Mawika, ¿no? No la he visto. ¿Mawika? ¿Voy a ver qué dicen ellos? Sí.
A toast to the successful conclusion of the Bloomflower trials. Cheers!
Cheers. Finally. A few days off.
Planning a vacation, are we?
Judging from my experience with the pilgrimage, things are pretty quiet for a few days after competitions. There usually isn't much trouble.
Yeah, competitions do take a lot out of everyone. We all need a good rest.
Cheers to that. And a long overdue break.
Qué chido cuando todos los personajes tienen voz y no tengo que hacer yo nada. Yo simplemente tengo que ver y ya.
I'm curious. How did you create that black mist?
It was just an illusion. If Granny had been the one doing it, she could have come up with something much more impressive.
All right. You can stop with the flattery. Just an illusion? You're already good enough to fool me.
Oh, is that incident still in your mind? I didn't exactly have a choice back then.
Relax. I'm not here to dig up the past. I'm just saying you've got a real knack for illusions. And that's something to be proud of.
Thanks, Granny.
Ororón. ¿Quién eres y qué hiciste con la abuela? A ver, Marisa.
The more meat you eat, the faster you'll recover.
Pues sí. No mientras más carne comas. De hecho, para recuperarse más rápido siempre es comer una sopa de verduras. En mis tierras, en los Méxicos, siempre para cuando alguien está bien jodido de la madre, para que se recupere bien chido, un caldo de pollazo. Porque lleva lo que es zanahoria, papa, arroz, repollo. Y puedes meterle más cosas si quieres, pero por lo general es como que lo más básico. Y pues obviamente pues pollo, ¿no? Pues el pollo. Y pues como viene todos los nutrientes de todas las verduras y del pollo mismo, pues hace que te recuperes más rápido, ¿no? Por todas las vitaminas que lleva eso.
I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you. Wish I could have frozen that moment in time so you could just listen to yourself.
A few more drinks and who knows? You might hear it again. In your dreams.
El Kenichi. Hey, Kachina, pues ya hablé con ella. Bueno, voy a hablar otras con ella.
Want some more cake? I made plenty.
Hey, ¿dónde está Mapuica? No la hallo. A lo mejor puede ser que esté con Ifa, ¿no? Ah, no, acá está. ¿Qué está haciendo?
I've kept the extra sacred flame crystals for future use. Next time you need some, just come to me. Also, this is my first time acting in a play like this. I find I really enjoyed it. What did you think of my acting skills?
Digamos que hay un margen de mejora. No, qué feo, nada. Es un don para la interpretación. Aunque la regó poquito, aunque la regó una vez, la recuperó, así que está bien.
Oh, really? Well then, next time something like this comes up, don't forget to keep me in the loop.
Ok, no voy a hablar con los otros. Ya voy a irme de una con este compa. Ay, güey, me hace tanta falta unos nuevos audífonos porque estos ya están bien jodidos. Estos audífonos que compré dos. Uno se me rompieron a los 2-3 semanas y estos se me rompieron ya como a los 3 meses. Total. No puede aguantar nada porque... No, y se rompieron... Lo peor es que se rompieron solos. Yo no hice nada. Yo hice lo mismo de todos los días. Digo, lo normal de ponerse unos audífonos. Los agarras, te los quitas, te los pones, ese tipo de cosas. Y se rompieron solos. No, pues así que chiste. Y eso que no estuvieron ni caros ni baratos. Estuvieron a precio normal. Pero sí se rompieron muy rápido. Siento que el segundo par los cuida más. Lo que se dice cuidar. No, pero pues me entienden, ¿no? Digo, porque pues no hay manera de que trates mal a los audífonos, digo yo, ¿no? O bueno, a mí no se me ocurre una idea.
Yo, ancestor man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already? I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe. He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through, and he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
Y así terminamos el hechizo de la unidad. Estuvo muy bonito este evento, la verdad. Y qué bueno que me dieron corona porque sí las ocupo. Ok, vamos a hablar con ellos.
Huh? Yo, bros. What brings you guys here?
Bringing our bros some cake, of course. Kachina made these herself, you know. They're incredible.
For real? In that case, I gotta...
Oh, wow. That's awesome, bro.
Hey, save some for me.
Perfecto. Y pues ya terminamos. La verdad es que ya terminamos este evento de... ¿Cómo se llamaba? Déjenme ver bien. Terminamos lo que es la competición por la gloria floral. Estuvo muy bonito, la verdad, esta historia. Porque... No sé. Creo que hace rato que no había un evento así de de bonito. Bueno, sí, sí ha habido, pero así de emotivo de que pues todo lo que ocurrió, ¿no? La vareza se ve en botana. Se parece a un Angry Bird. El Kakuku, ¿no? Se ve en botana. Pero sí, estuvo muy bueno. Qué bueno que sí lo alcancé a hacer. Y pues obviamente pues a grabar. Y por ese tipo de cosas es que digo, bestia. Pues al final de cuentas el Genshin lleva ya 4 años. Y pues yo empecé a mediados del del cuarto año más o menos. Sí, más o menos del cuarto año, a mediados, incluso un poquito antes. Y si este tipo de eventos ha habido a lo largo de los 3 años anteriores en los que pues el juego ya estaba, pues sí, nos perdimos bastante de la historia, pero pues bueno, mínimo voy a poder redactar, por así decirlo, lo que yo pude ver, pude vivir, por decirlo de algún modo, pude experimentar de este Genshin Impact, ¿no? A partir de donde empecé a jugar yo. Así que pues sí, otro evento que completamos, que estuvo bastante bonito, bastante emotivo y casi sí me sale una lagrimita. Entonces, pues sí, aquí lo vamos a dejar. Así que en el próximo video de vamos a jugar Genshin Impact, pues nos vamos a aventar ahora lo que es el campeonato de lucha definitivo. Bueno, no, la verdad no sé. Voy a ver qué es lo que es y si es algo que sí vale la pena grabar. O sea que sí, que valga la pena grabar, pues lo voy a grabar. Y si no, pues ya lo haré por mi cuenta. Así que pues bueno, ahora sí, como todos saben, yo soy Popper75. Si les ha gustado este video, denle like, comenten, suscríbanse. Y yo los veré en la próxima. Así que nos vemos, se cuidan mucho y adiós.